From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Hello and welcome to Local Point. I'm your host, Chris Piner. On today's show, I want to welcome Shawna Jo Eves into the VTV6 studio to discuss some activities hosted by the Recreation Center. You always have so many things to talk about when you come. We run out of time almost every time, so we'll jump right into it. What's going on?
Well, coming up on October 31st, which actually lands on a Saturday this year, is our Halloween Mayor's Walk. Because it lands on a Saturday, we are going to do it a little different this year. Our center facility closes at 7, so we're going to do it from 4 to 7 this year.
Oh, okay.
So we're kind of excited.
Yes, so how is that different from other years? When do you normally?
Normally we do it from 4 to 8.
Oh, you do? Okay, so you're ending a little sooner this year because it's on Saturday. What does that mean? What does that have to do with Saturday?
Just that the center closes early.
Oh, just on Saturday it closes early. Okay, I wasn't making the connection here. So,
it's okay.
All right, I got it now.
Okay.
I got it now. So what's going on in the Mayor's Walk? This is always a really cool thing. We've got the community, the youth of the community are invited to dress up.
We have a lot of people involved in this year's event. First of all, it's been going for years, and I can't remember exactly how many years. I don't know if it's 20 plus years that we've been doing the Halloween Mayor's Walk. And then the Youth City Council began that Halloween Fall Carnival about 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And it's ran and been very, very successful. We joined up after a couple years, and we've been doing it together for about 6 years. I think this is our 6th or 7th year.
Look at the history here today. There will be a quiz at the end of the show today. That's really good. Now, I know that the Recreation Center's been doing it for quite a while, and we should say our viewers are all around the Uintah Basin. This is the Uintah Recreation Center in Vernal, right?
Yes.
So this event is a Vernal event, but everybody's invited. Right?
And some people might get confused because we advertise it as the Uintah Community Center so often. And so people sometimes don't make the connection that it is what people call the rec center. But we will have it on October 31st there, and we're super excited.
At the community center.
Correct.
Yeah. Did I say recreation? Recreation District at the community center. Yes.
We recreate there.
Oh yeah.
We just want the whole community to
they
come.
Recreate. Yeah, you do want, and so, but this is a long-standing tradition in the community here, and what a fun thing, an opportunity. Also, there's a little trick-or-treating that goes on, isn't there?
Right.
With that,
we invite any city entities, business owners that would like to participate to buy 5,000 to 6,000 pieces of candy. Please contact me first, so we have a table for you. But come down and pass out the candy, put their sign up, decorate their table, dress up, have a good time.
This candy is courtesy of this business. Yeah,
we have some
cool.
great people to try to beat out in that too. Some people think they have the best candy, and I won't mention any names, but they're so awesome.
The dentists are always there, aren't they? Representing,
with their
giving you lots of.
Just kidding. I'm just joking.
With their
they actually do hand out candy. They do a great job. They hand out
I would if I was a dentist. Like get those teeth full of sugar, right?
But
then come see me at the dentist point.
I have to tell you, we have some great helpers. Vernal City helps us every year with this event. Naples
They're a
City,
major sponsor.
Yes, they are. A very big sponsor.
And Naples City as well.
And Naples City, Davis Food and Drug. We also have the support and help from our Miss Uintah County.
Oh, good.
And her attendants and her little Miss Uintah County. And is it Miss Uintah Outstanding Teen?
Outstanding Teen, yes.
She's going to be there helping. We also have the help of our UBIC. Queen is going to be there also.
Hey,
she called
lots
me and
of royalty.
To be help. Yep.
Wonderful.
Queens
All right.
abroad.
Now, what else is happening? I mean, that's the Mayor's Walk, and I say the youth, but it really is kind of geared for youth, isn't it?
It is geared for youth. We have
up to.
Do you know what? I don't ever
youth.
say an age.
We'll say youth.
We get parents that go through sometimes with the candy bag. I'm not encouraging that.
It could be a costume. They could be children dressed,
Well, and we get city councilmen that come out in some amazing costumes, and I won't tell you which city councilman it is, but he's shown up as Captain America, or was it the Hulk? And he also showed up, I may have said that first one wrong, but Iron Man or something.
Yeah,
he's been amazing.
A hero, a superhero.
Oh, and his costumes are amazing.
You dress up too. You also dress up for these things, don't you?
Yes, I've been Annie. I've been a lot of different ones.
And
Strawberry
Sue
shortcake.
dresses up sometimes too,
Sue
right?
always dresses up, sometimes in a yoga
If you
costume.
can get her out of the yoga room,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So she spends a lot of time there. She loves the yoga, and the
Yeah.
yoga class is also offered at the community center,
Yes, there is.
as well as other classes. All right, so our time is getting short, and I want to fit in more things.
Okay. So basically, we also might have some live I haven't worked out the details of this, but we may have some live entertainment this year from the Rock Academy.
Oh.
And I know the Forest Service always comes inside and does a booth. They're so awesome. But we have all those candy booths around the outside, and then you come inside, and we have a carnival inside. And there's probably about 25 different games.
This is the same day as the Mayor's
Same
Walk. It's
activity.
also on that Saturday.
And there's a fortune teller, a fun fortune teller, different games the kids can go. So it's not just candy they walk away with. They can walk away with some toys and trinkets and
An
different
event.
things.
It's a fun social gathering.
Yep.
That's what you call the fall carnival? Do you call it the fall? The Halloween
The
carnival
Halloween,
and Mayor's Walk.
and fall carnival, however you want to
Yeah.
put it. But
All
yeah.
right. All right, there's a lot more we want to talk about. So we're going to take a quick break, and after that, we're going to be discussing more about the upcoming events this fall.
With advanced all-digital cable television from Strata Networks, you can enjoy jaw-dropping digital picture on hundreds of channels, exclusive local programming with VTV6, and follow your favorite college teams in incredible HD on the Pac-12 network, all with no contracts, no costly equipment, and no dishes mounted to your home. For details, visit your Strata store in Roosevelt or Vernal or call 622-5007. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
Welcome back to Local Point. Before the break, we were talking about the annual Mayor's Walk and Halloween festivities that happen at the Uintah Community Center. And this year, Halloween being on a Saturday, it'll be a little bit different. But wow, it sounds like a lot of fun. Lots and lots of stuff cooking there. But that's not all you have happening at the
No.
Community Center. Tell me about something else.
Well, coming up on November 6th, shortly after, almost a week later, we're going to be doing our annual event, the Night at the Museum. This event has been running with the Utah Field of Natural History for almost about 8 years now. And we take our movie screen, if you haven't seen it, our blow-up movie screen over there, and we show a movie at the museum. And it started originally with A Night at the Museum, that original movie, The Night at the Museum. So that was way cool to sit under the dinosaur and to
Right.
watch that movie. But it is grown, and so now we give out tickets ahead of time. You can start picking those up on October 22nd at the Uintah Community Center. They're free, doesn't cost anything, but you can come pick those up at the Uintah Community Center and take your chairs and blankets to the Utah Field House on November 6th for the time that you pick, and come and watch the movie that we're going to show this year.
Is it a secret what the movie this year is?
It's funny that you ask, because it's actually The Night at the Museum, The Secret of the Tomb.
Oh,
So in
it's
a way, it is
another-
a secret.
It's a secret of the two. So it is, but it's not the. Is that the third installment
third
of
movie.
the Night at the Museum?
It
Yes.
is the third one.
Oh, I love that one. I love
Yep.
that one. How fun to actually see that movie in a museum.
It is, and it's way fun. And the Utah Fieldhouse of Natural History has been so awesome. They're a co-sponsor in this event, and you think of all the valuable things they have in there, and they let us go in and watch these movies. They stay with us and watch them and everything, and it's been a really fun event that we've done every year.
Do the things in the museum actually come to life at that time of
we
night?
don't have that tablet.
You maybe
at
don't
our
stay there
museum.
late
I think
enough.
if we got the tablet at our museum, the things would come to life.
I think maybe you're just not staying late enough.
Maybe not.
It could be
Maybe not.
happening. You never know. But what a fun thing to get to do that. And it's pillows and things on the floor?
People can
or-
bring blankets and pillows and set them on the floor, or they can bring camp chairs or stuff like that. A big part of that is, though, please don't bring any food or drinks into the museum for obvious reasons.
Yeah, right.
But do come. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
That sounds fun. You mentioned a ticket for
Yes.
that.
There's
so tell
two
me about
showing
that.
times. There's two showing times. One is at 5:30, that's the first showing time, and the second one at 7:15. So both of these times are really great for young families. Because you're not
Yes,
going to be
yeah.
out way late, especially if you have really young kids. 5:15, you're going to be out of there by, or 5:30, you're going to be out of there by 7 o'clock.
Oh,
so
yeah, and with a cool experience.
Yeah.
So how, are the tickets, what do they cost? The
they're
price of a
completely
ticket?
free. You just have the ticket.
Oh, you just have to have a ticket, but they're
Yes.
free.
Right. And the reason we
We love
started that
free.
is the very first year we did it, we probably filled that museum way, and I hope Jeremy Raymond's not watching this, but way over fire code. So we had to do tickets to keep us from going over fire code. That-
Jeremy's watching this, by the way. He
Oh,
always watches
I
Local
know.
Point. But
Jeremy, we got tickets. We got it
now
under
it's all
control.
under control now. It's all under
Yep.
control. The tickets are a way of managing the size. Then.
Yes,
So
and
to
so
get,
people don't come if they don't have a ticket.
I got you.
But we get a lot of people that pick them up and don't come. So it wouldn't hurt to also come see if you can get in if
See
you
if
don't
there's
get a
room,
ticket.
and if there's not, they'll say there's not. But come to the next show. You never
Yeah.
know. Now, how do they get those tickets again?
They come down to the Uintah Community Center, also known as the Recreation Center, where we have the fun pool and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just go up to the counter and tell them you would like 7 tickets for your family or 3 tickets for your family, and they'll give you the tickets. You just need to let them know what showing time, so they don't just give you a random show time, but what showing time you want to go to, and they'll give you a
And
ticket.
they'll hook you up with some tickets if there
Right.
are some left. So if you want to go, get down to the Recreation Center quickly and pick up those tickets. I
Right.
love that. Now that's a November event. We've got things going on in October. We got things going on in November. And as we mentioned in the first, by the way, this is Shawna Jo Eves. I didn't mention for the second segment. But there are ongoing classes in addition to just all of the wonderful things at the
We have
Recreation
so
Center.
many great classes there. We have all of our fitness classes that if you have a membership with a premium membership, you're able to like go to those fitness classes
Like
and
what,
take those.
such as,
Well, we have boot camp, which is a really intense workout class.
Right.
We have
Okay.
yoga classes. We have cross training. I can't think of all of them.
do you do like some of those
Zumba. We
yeah,
have
Zumba.
Zumba.
Yeah. Do you Zumba?
Oh, I have done water Zumba. We actually teach that one too.
That's advanced Zumba.
I know, that's way
That's
fun.
pretty good.
We do have water aerobics classes. We also have
Oh, yeah.
enrichment classes for kids. Right now,
What about like arts and
we
crafts
hope
kind
to
of
have
things?
some
Do you do
coming
that
up
kind
in
of thing?
January again. We haven't had some for a little while, but we hope to have some arts and crafts, some tumbling, and we currently have some dance classes for those younger ages that
Yeah.
aren't in school. And then we also have, we're trying to work with the Boy Scouts of America, and we're trying to do some merit badge classes to help kids earn their merit badges and stuff like that. But we
Yeah.
have lots of classes.
I love that you're working with the boy, and I love that you specify the Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah.
So I've found that the Boy Scouts of Zimbabwe are not as cooperative. Now, I mean, they're great, don't get me wrong, but I think you're right to go with the Boy Scouts of America on that.
Yes, I
Now
think
I
so.
know. What else is happening at the rec center? Anything else you want to throw in here?
Oh, I think that if you haven't been down to the community center in some time, you should come down and see it. We get new people in all the time that
Well,
are.
throw out membership cost real quick, because
I
there's a
don't
membership
think I
cost.
can off
you
the
do
top
that?
of my head.
Well,
I can
there's a
tell you
little
what
cost,
the
but come
admission
down and you can
fees
find
are.
out.
To just come in, it's $385 per youth, and that's anyone 1 up to 18.
And you could stay all day with
Yes.
that.
And then once you're 18, you're considered an adult, and so then you get the adult fee of like $550.
Something more than that.
Yeah.
All right, Shawna Jo. I threw that at you. You didn't even
You're
know.
okay.
There's all kinds of things going on. I love having you on here. I love laughing with you. And we appreciate our guests for watching. And thank you for joining us today on this episode of Local Point. We hope you participate in some of the things at the Recreation Center. That's all we have for today's show. Be sure to like VTV6 on Facebook for updates on your favorite local programming. We'll see you next time.